Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Sports. My name is Rev Trev and I'm so pumped about the Super Bowl. I can't wait. And so today I'm going to be getting into my Super Bowl prediction. As you can see, I'm a Packers fan. I am disappointed we're not there. We exceeded expectations, but listen, the two teams, the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, absolutely both deserve to be there. They have earned their way in. And it's like, I don't care what your preseason prediction was, what your postseason predictions were. These are the two best teams from the AFC, NFC going head to head. And this is why it's so incredible. The Super Bowl is so awesome to watch because really, at the end of the day, it's a one-game winner takes all. And they've worked really hard to get here, really fought and, been through battles and found ways to win. And so today I want to dive into my predictions. And listen, if you like NFL content that is passionate, that is realistic, this is the kind of channel you want to be watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, everyone. I get into this because I'm not the guy who's you hear people that are into it because I'm there for the commercials. I'm there for the halftime show. Who's playing? No, you're not allowed to my house and watch a game if you're like, I don't even know who's playing. I don't watch football. We take the Super Bowl super serious, and I take it super serious. I have food, I have friends, I have people here, and it's like, who likes football? You're invited, because we don't want my wife, she just cares about Taylor Swift. She just cares about the Super Bowl halftime. I mean, she's welcome because my wife, but if she wasn't, she wouldn't be invited, okay? So I'm gonna dive in now. Both teams are red, okay? So I'm not telling you who my prediction is yet, but I do want to talk about both these teams for a moment. Now, this year I am absolutely shocked that the Kansas City Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl. If you've watched my previous videos, by the way, if you have watched my previous video, hit that like and subscribe, by the way, for this channel. But listen, if you watch my previous videos, I thought that Buffalo was going to take out the Kansas City Chiefs at home, Bills Mafia, the whole thing. But they found a way. They found a way. And it's not that the Bills, are bad. Missed a kick. It could be there. The whole thing didn't. Right? Packers missed a kick against 49ers. Didn't win that one. Right? And that's just a fact. But I'm shocked that the Kansas City Chiefs not only won a Super Bowl after getting rid of Tyreek Hill, but are back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. Like, this is unbelievable. And the way they have found to win games has been absolutely impressive. How many AFC championship games in a row? Now back-to-back Super Bowl potential wins. Like, let's give them some credit. They had struggled this season, and I'm just totally amazed at how they have pulled this off. Now, granted, it helps having a guy named Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, who I think is the greatest tight end in NFL history. His stats and numbers and what he's accomplished in the championships are there. So I'm already I'm crowning him before his career is done. I think he's the greatest. But the guy that nobody talks about enough is Andy Reid. And that is the interesting thing, is the coaching staff for the Kansas City Chiefs consistently are there. A lot of people are talking about coaches being hired, fired, the whole thing. Here's Kansas City every year. Hey, we already know who they don't have they're already planning for next year because Andy Reid is such an incredible coach. And so these are the things that people don't talk about. They want to talk about Mahomes. They want to talk about some of the other things, but they don't want to talk about that. Now, let's flip over to the 49ers for a moment, because if we're honest, they are loaded with talent and just unbelievably good. Now, I predicted the 49ers to win the Super Bowl this season. I wondered if they were going to be able to pull this off because I figured if they got to play the Ravens in the Super Bowl, the Ravens would win because the Ravens had smoked them in the regular season. They found a way to make Brock Purdy looked normal, looked like Mr. Irrelevant. The fact is he bounced back from a tough game against Green Bay and a couple tough games there, and he found ways to win. Now, Brock looked good. He looked good against the Packers, pretty good against the Packers. He looked pretty good against the Lions. He looked really good against the Lions, using his legs and his arm strength. So I've been really impressed, and I love the story of Mr. Irrelevant being Mr. Relevant, and last pick of the draft becomes the starting quarterback and is in a Super Bowl. That is a cool story. Now, it's not all about him, because we all know it's in the trenches, right? It's the offensive and defensive lines that win games. We know that defense wins championships, and that's why a lot of people are picking the 49ers to win, because this defense is absolutely incredible, crazy good. Talented at multiple levels. Everyone wants to talk about Bosa. Not many people talk about Wagner and different players just like that, and the cornerbacks and the safeties and all these players that are just a fine-tuned, mean machine, right? And so that is the strength of their team, is the defense. But man, is their offense for real or what, everyone? If you think about it, McCaffrey, in my opinion, and I don't even think it's an arguable opinion at this stage, McCaffrey is the best running back in the league, and it's not close. Right? And then with Debo coming back, I was shocked that Debo came back against the Lions. That was absolutely impressive, incredible. They looked like the for real team. Debo took over the catch, that crazy catch that Ayuk caught, Kittle. There is so many weapons on this team, Jennings and all their players. This offense is loaded. Their offensive line is super talented. And so this is the complete team. The only question mark would be how Brock Purdy plays. And that's just the honest thing. So here's the thing about this game. I can see both teams winning. I honestly can see both teams winning. There's scenarios, there's no way. If the 49ers win, I'm like, I wouldn't be shocked. If the Chiefs win, I'm like, I wouldn't be shocked. In fact, I think this is going to be a close game. I think it's also going to be low scoring. Now, let's talk about the Chiefs for a moment, because even though the 49ers have McCaffrey, I don't think that people give Pacheco enough credit. This kid is unbelievably good. He runs... they say he runs hard or whatever. It just seems like he runs angry. He runs like he's going to win. He runs like he wants to get an extra 5 yards. This guy is good. Now, he's not McCaffrey elite top of the league, but he's there in the conversation as a very, very good running back. And then, their rookie Rice as a wide receiver, he has been a blessing in disguise there. Shocking how good he's been. And then if you think about MVS catching that ball last week and making the clutch catch, and often he drops passes. So I do think one of the keys, if the Chiefs are going to win, they can't drop passes. But Kelce is a man who is on a mission. And of course, it's the whole Taylor Swift thing. I asked my mom at dinner tonight, I said, Mom, Dad, who do you think's going to win? They both said the Chiefs. And my mom said, of course the Chiefs are going to win because it's Taylor Swift. And I'm like, seriously? Why am I surrounded by people who continually talk about non-football things? That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Taylor Swift can make it. Who cares, right? What we care about is the guys on the field. And so, you know what? I'm going to go with my prediction here. And I've talked a lot about this team, these two teams. And just like, now, here's the thing. Kyle Shanahan, I believe, is going to have his players ready to play. And I'm like, do I keep my Super Bowl pick of the 49ers? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you one reason why. One reason why I think the 49ers will fail. And it's because of this guy named Patrick Mahomes. And let me tell you, so I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm changing my pick. And I want to tell you why. Because most of my life, I have picked against Tom Brady. That's my confession today. I've picked him sometimes to win, and other times to lose, and most times to lose. I kept picking against Tom Brady. Guess what, everyone? I think Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. Like, how do you get to this many AFC Championships games? How do you get to this many Super Bowls? I believe that Tom Brady had 50 touchdowns in his rookie season. Like, this guy is the difference maker. He's going to find a way. They're going to find ways to scheme against this defense. And here's the other reason why I'm picking Kansas City, not only because of Mahomes. Nobody's talking enough about the Kansas City defense. Listen, the Ravens were the best offense in football, and they shut them down. They shut them down. And so nobody's talking about that enough. They earned it. They're there. I picked the Bills to beat them. I was wrong. I keep watching this team and going, they find ways to win, and they're going to go back to back. Now, do I want that? I mean, I don't even like the 49ers, but I respect their team. I don't love the Kansas City Chiefs. My friend bought me this hat, and he was a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. So I'm like, man, I'd wear this. I think this is really slick. I'm a Packers fan, right? And so I like Mahomes. I respect him. I respect Kelce. I respect what they're doing. But at the end of the day, how do you pick against the Kansas City Chiefs? Like, they are legit, they are real, they are ready. And so that's my Super Bowl pick this year. And I'm shocked that I'm here, because during the regular season I said it's over. Their reign is done, and here they are in the Super Bowl again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? That's how good they are. And I think they're going to find a way to win, and I think it's going to be like a 24-17 victory. Like, it's going to be close. It might even be a 3-pointer, but I'll just go 24-17. Now, of course, always post your comments in here. Let me know if what your Super Bowl prediction is. I want to hear. Like, I'm not just saying that. I literally want you to post what your Super Bowl comments are. Like, who's going to win? Who's going to win on Super Bowl Sunday in Vegas? And let me know. Maybe it's the 49ers, but I think it's going to be the Chiefs. I hope you have an awesome day. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. Please hit that like and subscribe. And of course, always, for next year and this year, after the Super Bowl, go Pack.